I'm headed. But on that note, I thank all of our guests and panelists for joining us to take this conversation forward. With that, we have some breaking news coming in. Delhi LG V.K. Saxena has sanctioned complete educational qualification waivers and age limit extension up to 55 years for 88 employment applications from the 1984 Anti-Sikh Riot victims. The concessions have been granted for their recruitment as multitasking staff in governance service. My colleague Simran Babar with us on the broadcast. Simran, further relaxation by the Delhi LG as far as employment for anti-Sikh riot victims is concerned. Take our viewers through the details. Important development has taken place.
Well, absolutely, Devika. In fact, rightly pointed out, as the Delhi LG, V.K. Saxena has granted the relaxation in the criteria for the jobs for the victims of the 1984 Anti-Sikh Riots. And this is something that has been impending for a long time, and that has also been a subject of a political controversy. While, in fact, making this announcement and taking this decision, a repeated representation had been made by the Delhi Sikh Gurdwara Management Committee, public representatives and group of victims that have been protesting for a long time, who had met LC recently in this regard. In fact, this decision was taking place where a rehabilitation package, including the provision of job, was sanctioned by the Union Home Ministry in the year 2006 for the victims of the anti-Sikh riots of 1984. Now, the Revenue Department of the Delhi government, in the subsequent special drive, they got 72 applications, out of which the appointment was only given to the 22 applicants by obtaining the relaxation from the then LG, which has now been increased further to 55 years. And in October last year, in fact, Saxena had granted full relaxation in required educational qualification for left out of the 50 applicants out of the total 72. That Revenue Department also directed to process the cases for granting the employment to the children of the applicants as well, who surpassed the age of employment as per the official, in fact, information that we are tracking at this point of time. What remains to be seen furthermore is that the department is also going to hold the special camps of the last month to invite the applications for the employment of the family members of these 1984 Sikh riots victims. So this is a big relief for the victims who have been demanding for the same for a long time, and this is now being viewed as a big relief for these victims as well, who have been needing LG in this regard as well.
All right, Simran, thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast with those details. That's all that time that we have. With that, we step into a very short break.
A year ago, it was just